campers! I hope you guys didn't think we were done with the snow stuff. Oh, that's a pothole. There's a huge pothole in the parking spot we were in. Maybe that's why that parking spot was still open when we got here? Who knows? Well, I mean, someone was in it when I got here. Somebody actually pulled out of the parking spot and left it for me. Not for me specifically, but just with excellent timing.
Turn left on Gannon Peak Drive, then turn left.
Excellent timing that allowed me to have the parking spot. Alright, so yeah, we got a nice icy hood this morning. I used my snow brush to try and remove a bunch of it, but of course, only so much you can do when it's frozen to the hood. And I definitely do not want to scratch the paint. Alright guys, don't go into the space I need to.
0.1 mile ahead, turn right on West College Drive.
There we are, exiting a driveway, so complete stop. Because I never know which states have that law and which do not. Do-do-do-do. There you go. Did not do a good shift there, I admit it. I accidentally started in fourth. So I was not expecting to go to fifth there. I was expecting to go to third, and that just did not work.
3 miles ahead, turn left on ramp to I-25 North.
Do-do-do-do. Oof, too much speed there. Oh good, the speed limit's only 45 through here. So not too much accelerating we have to do. Not that I can do any more accelerating, we are at maximum speed apparently. Too much beef. Too much beef. We have too much beef to get up to a proper speed here. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Easy, Maxwell, don't overspeed it. Speed limit's 45 through here. Ah, looks like we're out. Cool, cool. Freedom. So we delayed our start a little bit today, just because there were some freezing fog situations happening on both Sherman Hill and Elk Mountain. And we had the time that I did not need to do that. I did not need to deal with freezing fog. So, slightly delayed our start just to give that some more time to dissipate, get some sunlight on it. Oh good, some more of the ice is breaking off. And we're going to head west across Wyoming, probably going to jump on US Highway 30 up into Idaho, and then cut across Idaho. Wilder, which is where we are delivering, is near Nampa, Idaho, just west of Boise. So we've got to go clear across the Idahos today. Well, tomorrow, mostly. So today we're just far as we can at a nice relaxed pace. Stop wherever we feel like stopping. So we don't have to be at our customer until 7 p.m. tomorrow. They won't take us early.
Snowfall, it's 30 degrees outside, which means we probably got ice. And I'm still the slowest person out here, somehow. So, you know, I'm pretty used to that at this point. I just want to get over the summit with no problems. We can just chill down the backside. Of Sherman Hill down to Laramie. I'm hoping Elk Mountain's not going to be this bad, because this is actually a little bit worse than I thought this was today. Like, look, the left lane's getting slick. I can't believe the speed limit's 65. I really thought they'd drop that by now. Like 55 or 45. Because we're doing 55, and I feel like that might actually be a little bit too fast. At least for that bit back there. Right here, I think we're good. It's not super slick right here. There's this annoying thing with the truck where you've got a lot of momentum, so sometimes you realize that you need to be going slower, and it's a little bit too late, and you don't want to jam on the brakes, because that'll just make it worse. Careful. Be careful. Let off the accelerator when you need to bleed some speed, or when someone like this is getting really close to you because they're afraid of the snow in the left lane. One would wonder why they're over there then, if they are afraid of it, but you know. They are less afraid of the snow than they are afraid of being stuck behind me going 55. Woo, nice breeze there. I really do love driving through Wyoming. It can get a little mundane when you do it 5 times a week, but when you get a nice long break from Wyoming like we've had lately, you come back to it and you're like, all right, this is why I like this state. This is why I like this state. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. We're near, we're just east of Point of Rocks, Wyoming, so somewhere between Point of Rocks and Rock Springs. Because apparently the people that came out here are just like, well, what are we surrounded by? Rocks! Name everything rock. It's all rock. Rock all the way down. This is a nice little bit. This Interstate 80 kind of winds through a canyon here for a little while, and it's pretty great. Pretty great. Nice and sheltered, so it doesn't get quite as windy down here as it does on, like, Elk Mountain. We didn't hit much bad weather on Elk Mountain. Sherman Hill was the worst of it all day. Elk Mountain was just like, meh, a little bit of wet. And then up on the basin, the eastern rim of the Great Divide Basin, we hit some sleet, but nothing major. And that didn't follow us down into the basin itself, so that was fine. That was fine. Stopped for a short break near Wamsutter, just a quick in and out of the bathroom, so I didn't do a full 30. But we've got 3 hours 20 minutes left on my clock before I need to do a 30-minute break, so that's coming up, but not too terribly soon. We might do that in, I'll probably do that in Little America, or one of the parking pullouts right there at Little America. It's a nice convenient area to pull over, and it's pretty easy to get back on the road. And that'll give me a chance to, oh, that was a Tesla. Don't see those too often. That will give me a chance to check the line. I don't really know why I'd bother checking the road conditions ahead of us. We're gonna go Route 30. We always go Route 30. I will go Route 30. That will be our chance to change our minds there, I guess. But no, we're gonna stop, do a 30. I'm gonna grab some food. By grab food, I mean make a sandwich, eat some potato chips, possibly fry an egg if I'm in the mood for it, but no, probably not. Frying an egg is generally something I reserve for like dinner when I'm like fully parked for the night. Weather spot right there, weather station. If you go onto the WYO Roads website, if you're driving across Wyoming, it gives you lots of little weather stations like that one we just passed, all across Interstate 80, so you can get real-time info on road conditions. Pretty close to real-time. It updates like every 5 minutes or so. The individual weather stations do. So it's a lot more up-to-date than listening to the weather radio or waiting for the signs to change, the overhead electric signs. Rock Springs. Probably like 20 miles. I think it's like exit 109, 106, something like that. No, we'll be able to check here. Exit 99. Yeah, exit 99 is Freightliner shop. That's in. That billboard has buffalo wings on it. If only my windshield were cleaner, I could maybe have read what that billboard was for and where it was located and whether or not it had truck parking. Those buffalo wings certainly looked good though. Hey, there's a Jim Palmer with a Wilson trailer. Hey, buddy. Those black Wilson trailers look so good. I'm glad they switched back to that paint scheme. They look so much better than the white ones. It just fits with the tractor so well. It's so distinctive. It's like the old Jim Palmer trailers. They were just the black trailer with the giant Jim Palmer logos on the side. They stand out. They really do, especially if we keep them clean. Even if we don't keep them clean, they still kind of stand out. It's just, looks so good. Figure it out, come on.
0.6 miles ahead, take exit 66 to US 30 West.
Yeah, see, it's already corrected. It's already faster to go this way than to go back to the interstate to our left. That's how little difference there is in distance on this route. There's so little difference that it's not worth the time it would take to turn around and go back. Alright, there's a nice pullout right there, right off the bat. Perfect.
Miles ahead, stay on US 30 West as Wyoming 89 splits off.
off the road, or do I think we're good here? I think we're probably good here. All we get from pulling over there is a little bit more of a level spot, which actually might be worth it because I'm going to be making food. So yeah, let's just and you know, generally safer to be a little bit further off the road. We just want to avoid the mud. And apparently that camper is abandoned. He's got a ticket on he's got a parking ticket on his window for abandoning a vehicle. Possibly also a littering ticket, depending on whether or not they consider a camper to be trash. Alright, that's pretty good, I think. That's a lot more level right here. Alright, cool. Break time. Change sleeper berth. Okay. We're going to be spending this break inside the truck, having lunch. Nice little picnic we got going here. Look at this. Look at where I get to have lunch. Look at how beautiful this is. And a train going by off in the distance. You guys probably can't see it. It's probably too far away because you guys are on fish islands. I know there's a chemical plant too, but that's not really marring the scenery any. There's some snow-capped peaks way off to the right. This is beautiful. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is a perfect day for... Oh, and behind us there's a lovely butte. Oh, I love this so much. I really do. Gosh, it feels so good to be back out here. It's like going back home to Virginia and the East Coast is just so... I forget how restrictive it feels to be surrounded by trees, and I don't like it as much anymore as I used to. Like, I grew up living in forests, and coming out here, it's just so much... I like being able to see more sky. I really do. And it feels wrong when I can't now, which is kind of weird. Alrighty, we are in Idaho at last. I've just recorded a really great long rambling thing about how much I love it out here, how great this whole part of Idaho is. I was talking a little bit about Far Cry 5, and then the memory card filled up and I lost all that footage because I apparently need to dump footage to my laptop pretty soon. So I'm going to go ahead and stop recording now so I can at least record an outro wherever we stop. So yeah, I'm loving this drive. The lighting today here is just absolutely spectacular. I love this part of Idaho. Idaho is probably my favorite state right now. It's so good. It's right up there with Montana. I can't decide. They're both amazing. I wish they were just one state, but Idaho is pretty wonderful. It's a great state to drive through. But so yeah, if you do ever get the chance, I would urge you to take Route 30 versus Interstate 80, 84. It's just it's such a beautiful drive that you really should. Like, there's this lovely truck stop right here where you can take a park at. If you don't want to stop at the Flying J in Cokeville, the Flying J in Cokeville always has parking, as does this place. And then you've got another truck stop where this route meets I-15, McCammon, Idaho. That's a Flying J. That one fills up sometimes because I-15 gets a bit more traffic than US 30. But yeah, there's plenty of places to park on this road, so you should definitely go this way. It's so worth it. Just get off the interstate for a little while. Enjoy this. This is beautiful. Do it. Okay, I'll see you guys when we find somewhere to park. Alrighty, folks, we are parked at the Flying J here in McCammon, Idaho. Decided to go ahead and stop here for the night. We still have 2.5 hours on my clock, but there's not a whole lot of parking in the next 2.5 hours of interstate, so I think it's probably better to just stay put for now. We've also got plenty of time tomorrow to finish up the run. We've only got 300 miles left, and we don't have to be there until tomorrow night at 7 p.m. So we'll leave here probably right about noon, maybe a little bit before, so that we still have plenty of time on our clock when we get to the customer. That way we can get out again after they are finished unloading us. That, of course, being one of the most important things about trucking, is to leave yourself time to do something after, or leave yourself as much time as possible when you go to a customer, that you won't get caught out there. So yeah, we've got a bit of time off to take now, so that's fun.
bit of downtime for tonight, so they've got the rest of tonight, a bit of tomorrow morning to just chill. That's always pretty good. Yeah, it's always pretty good. We just filled up our fuel tanks at a Flying J yesterday, so I have a shower here. So that will be good. And this place actually has pretty good internet too. And we should have a Wi-Fi credit, actually, now that I think about it. So I might go turn that in for a day's free Wi-Fi, see if I can't update my Xbox and whatnot. Cause yeah, I tried to connect my Xbox to Xbox Live just to update the local cache so I can keep getting achievements in Far Cry, and it had a 3.5 gig update to download for the console. I'm like, come on, guys, working on mobile internet here. So yeah, no, if we can maybe turn in the Wi-Fi credit, get my Xbox on the Wi-Fi here, which that's a whole song and dance when you got to do that. But you know, once you figure it out, it's not too bad. You basically have to sign in through a computer and then tell the Xbox to pretend it's that computer in order to get on the internet. And then it'll just randomly log you out sometimes, and you have to do the whole thing again, which sucks if you're in the middle of a game. So yeah, truck stop Wi-Fi, not necessarily console friendly, but it does work. It does work. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. My name's Elio Dare, AsRanger17 on Twitch, Xbox Live, and Steam. Drop in, say hi. Let me know if you enjoy the videos by clicking like or subscribe or leaving comments, because I do read them all. Yeah, Twitter is, of course, the best place to get a hold of me, at Elio Dare, no apostrophe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Yay, I finished before my memory card ran out. Yay!